To choose your stock picks, it's important to consider yung fundamentals of the company, financial health, dividend payments history, current stock price, and future projects. You should look for companies that gives consistent dividends, high dividend growth, have low payout ratios, and with good management. Pwede ka maghanap ng dividend stock sa PSE Edge na website. And then, punta ka dito sa About PSE Edge and then click mo yung dividends and rights. So makikita mo lahat ng dividend information dito sa dividends and rights. Take note yung importante na date, yung ex-dividend date. Pag nakabili ka ng stock before the ex-dividend date, so included ka sa pagbibigay nila ng dividend payout. And then yung payment date naman ay kung kailan makikredit ang dividend sa trading account mo. How to screen and analyze a stock. Sa stock screening, so meron akong 4 key numbers na tinitignan. So based ito sa natutunan ko sa Value Investing College. Profitability, inflow of cash, efficiency, and conservative. Mababa ang utang ng company. So madaling tandaan ang acronym kasi PEACE. Yung isang E, it means economic mode. Next, I'll share my stock analysis na ginawa ko sa DMC following the PEACE framework. Ang DMC is one of the most popular na dividend stock sa Philippines. So mag-start tayo sa economic mode. The term economic mode was popularized by Warren Buffett. So it refers to the ability of the company to maintain competitive advantage in order to protect its long-term profits and market share. Sa economic mode, merong dalawang questions na gusto natin masagot. What are the products and services? And number two, why can it sustain or grow for next 10 years? DMCI Holdings Incorporated, listed as DMC in Philippine Stock Exchange, is the only publicly listed holding company in the Philippines that has construction as its core competency. Ang DMCI ay merong 5 major subsidiaries. So, yung number one, yung construction. So, ito yung DM Consunji Incorporated. Second one, meron silang real estate business, DMCI Homes, which is one of the leading mid-segment developers in the Philippines. And the third one is integrated energy. Ito yung Semirara Mining and Power Corporation. It's listed separately in the PSE. Stock code is SCC. So SCC is the largest coal producer in the Philippines, accounting for 99% of the domestic output. Fourth one is off-grid power, DMCI Power Corporation. And yung panglima is yung nickel mining, DMCI Mining Operation. In addition sa 5 major subsidiaries nila, DMCI has indirect ownership in Manila Water Services. Ang DMCI holding share ownership is 25%. DMCI has multiple strong modes that they can sustain or grow for next 10 years. DMC has a market cap or total market value of the company na 132.64 billion pesos. First na check natin is profitability para malaman natin kung profitable ang DMC. Revenue is the money generated from normal business operations. It is also known as gross sales. Revenue is often referred to as the top line kasi ito yung nasa top ng income statement. Revenue ay consistently growing. So, except lang nung 2020 dahil sa pandemic. Pero nakabawi nung 2021. Net profit is the amount of money left after all taxes and expenses are deducted. Ang net profit is also referred to as net income or net earnings. Consistently positive naman ang net profit ng DMC. So nag-all-time high ang profit ng DMCI Holdings noong 2022. This was driven by their commodity and electricity markets, but they expect these markets to soften. EPS is a measure of a company's profitability. Ang criteria sa EPS must be consistently positive and preferably consistently growing the past 5 to 10 years. Consistently positive naman ang EPS ng DMC and nung bumaba lang nung 2019 lalo na nung 2020 due to the pandemic. So based on this, we can say that DMC is profitable. Sa inflow of cash, titignan natin ang operating cash flow ng DMC. So gusto nating mag-invest sa company with positive operating cash flow. So consistently positive naman ang operating cash flow ng DMC. Sa efficiency, titignan natin ang ROE o return on equity. ROE tells us how good a company is at making money and in using its resources effectively. Ang criteria sa ROE is it should be higher than 12% the past 5 to 10 years. Above 12% naman, halos lahat except lang nung 2020 nung nagka-pandemic. So ngayon, titignan naman natin ang DE ratio or debt to equity ratio ng DMC. So dito, kailangan nating malaman does company has ability to pay off debt. Ang long-term debt to equity ratio conservative criteria is below 0.5 or 50%. Note that the optimal DE ratio varies by industry, pero hindi siya dapat lalampas ng 2. Okay, so DE ratio of higher than 2 is considered less favorable. So, i-compare nyo dapat yung DE ratio sa similar companies in the same industry. Ang long-term debt equity ratio of DMC is 50.86%. So, DMC's debt level is low. So, ito yung historical dividend ng DMC. Consistent na nagbibigay ng dividend ang DMC. Even noong 2020 na bumaba ang profit ng DMC due to the pandemic, hindi bumaba ang dividend per share na binigay nila. And then, nag-all-time high ang dividend ng DMC noong 2022 kasi yung time na yan lumobo ang profit nila. Ang forward dividend yield ng DMC is 6.17%. Ang dividend payout ratio ng DMC is 30.5%, so which is a good ratio. A dividend payout ratio of 30 to 55% is considered healthy. Kasi pag masyadong mataas ang dividend payout ratio, mahirap siyang i-sustain. The last part is valuation. PE or price to earnings ratio is a quick way to see if a stock is undervalued or overvalued. So below 15 is considered a good PE ratio. PE ratio ay nasa 4.51. So DMC is a good value. Based on the latest investment guide ng Call Financial as of September 1, ang fair value ng DMC ay 15.19 at ang buy below is 13.2. So current stock price of DMC as of the making of this video is 10.08. Okay, so nasa buy below pa rin siya. Call rating is buy. I also calculated yung intrinsic value at ang nakuha ko intrinsic value for DMC is 15.54. Ang entry price ko is below 10.88.